Welcome back, and congratulations on reaching our final module. Last time, Khan showed us how attitude and strengths in action set you apart, and challenged us to own our worth and stop waiting for permission. She also shared real stories of people who used strengths-based leadership to move from stuck to thriving. Remember, success isn't about luck or privilege. It's something you design with intention and action. Now let's bring it all together. We're jumping right into it. Over to you, Khan.
The difference between dreamers and doers is that they take action. Dreams, ideas, and visions mean nothing without the action. The world isn't changed by those who think about making a difference. It's changed by those who move, execute, and do the work. Let's reimagine what our world would be like if Simon Sinek never took action. Simon had an idea. Start with why. He saw a pattern in how the most inspiring leaders operated, but it was just that, a thought. He wasn't famous, he wasn't an authority figure, just a guy with an insight. What if he never implemented? There'll be no TED Talk, no Golden Circle framework, no movement on purpose-driven leaderships. Millions of leaders and organizations will still be stuck, lacking clarity and failing to inspire. So the lesson, clarity without action is wasted potential. Now, what if Oprah Winfrey never took action? Oprah had a rough start, poverty, abuse, rejection, but she had a vision to use her voice to connect, uplift, and inspire. She could have easily stayed in traditional journalism, playing it safe. What if she never implemented? No Oprah Winfrey show, no OWN network, no billion-dollar empire that has helped millions worldwide step into their power. Women, especially women of color, would have one less role model proving that anything is possible. The lesson, the world doesn't change unless you decide to show up and make it happen. What if I never took action, breaking free and rebuilding from trauma? My story could have been one of survival, not success. Born a boat refugee, carrying the weight of childhood trauma and an abusive relationship to being scammed. I had every reason to stay stuck, every reason to believe that life circumstances defined my future. There was a moment when I had a choice, and by the way, that's every moment, where I put myself first. Stay in the cycle of abuse, fear, limitations, or break free and take control of my life. Leaving my marriage wasn't easy. Walking away meant uncertainty, struggle, and the pain of rebuilding from scratch. What if I never implemented? There would be no Satori attitude, no impact helping people own their power. The world would have one less leader proving that trauma does not define your future. That's why it's all about taking action. Now, I'm no Oprah Winfrey and I'm no Simon Sinek, but I am me and I have a voice, and this is how I get heard and this is how I get seen. If I can make an impact, my little corner of the world, have people rise up and stop playing small, then that's my contribution to the world. So nothing changes without action. Now, I want to introduce you to our FAST framework. So before you take action, ask yourself, is it fast? This is about anchoring your intention. F is focus. What are you actually trying to shift or achieve? A, aligned. Does this reflect your strengths, values, and what matters most to you? S, strategic. Is this the right move or just busy work? T, time bound. What is your timeline or commitment? Let's have a look at my career pivot through the FAST example. F, rebuilding my business around a purpose that scales impact. A, use my strengths of maximizer, strategic, activator, relator, adaptability to help others thrive. S, focusing on launching scalable framework like decoding your strengths, the strengths and ikigai compass. And T, build the core offers and automate the funnels within 6 months' time. With the Satori attitude, you can apply it to the 5 elements of well-being, the non-negotiables for a thriving life. What we focus on today is career well-being. Why? Because when your career thrives, you unlock time, energy, and the mental space to strengthen your social connections, your financial security, your physical health, your community impact. We'll revisit those in other programs, but everything starts here. Career is the foundation. Career is the catalyst. So in the context of your career, let's get cracking with you being more happy and fulfilled in your work. And if you're not, you can definitely use the Satori roadmap to get you to that place from being stuck to being unstoppable and loving what you do. Let's get you working on Satori in Action worksheet. In the context of your career, self-belief. What's the one limiting self-belief that is keeping you stuck? Awareness. Explore the 4 pillars of Ikigai. Start with what lights you up, your passion, the thing that's going to fuel you. Talents into strengths. Identify one of your Clifton strengths and answer, how can I use this strength more intentionally this week to shift my career momentum? Opportunities. Where can you raise your hand to do more of the work that you love? Reimagine. If you had 0 limitations, what would your ideal workday look like? Implement. What's the one action that will create the biggest shift for you right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Ready to take action? Here are the options that you can take action today in order to shift you from being stuck to being unstoppable. Come and join us to Strengthsify Your Career workshop. This is going to be a live 2-hour roadmap session where we apply all of this in your career. Walk away with your next move mapped out. Strengths and Ikigai compass, your personalized clarity for aligning strengths to purpose and profit. Join the Strengthsify tribe. This is ongoing access to exclusive strategies, monthly roadmap challenges, because thriving isn't a dream, it's a decision. If you felt stuck, overlooked, underestimated, it's not because you're broken, it's because the system wasn't built for people like you to thrive. But it is your responsibility to learn how to navigate it so that you get unstuck. This is your moment to stop settling, start leading, and finally align your career with who you truly are. If this resonated, don't just walk away inspired. Take action. Whatever you choose you. All in. Unapologetic, because the world doesn't need the filtered version of you. It needs this version that's the real powerful strengths fueled you. Let's go make some noise, make your next move. Till next time, may you live a life of abundance, power, freedom, and joy.
Yay! Let's take a moment to truly celebrate how far you've come. You've just completed our final module, and that's something to be proud of. Today, Khan shared the difference between dreamers and doers, reminding us that clarity without action is wasted potential. She showed us the world changes because people choose to act, even when it's hard. She shared stories of Simon Sinek and Oprah Winfrey, who didn't just dream but implemented, impacting millions. And she reminded us that you have that same choice, to own your story, your voice, your space, and take action. But this isn't the end of your journey, it's just the beginning. If you're ready to go deeper, start with your strengths and Ikigai compass. It will help you map your passion, profession, purpose, and profit so you can understand your value and get paid to do what you love. You'll also receive free access to our From Purpose to Profit ebook to guide you even further. As you finish, remember, this is about moving from dreaming to doing. We see you, we honor you, and we're cheering you on every step of the way. May you go forward and live a life of abundance, power, freedom, and joy. You've got this.